Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today I thought I would do sort of a products I've used up mini review. Will I repurchase? What did I think about them type video. So let me know in the comments down below if you like that kind of video, and let's get started because I have a lot of stuff to get through. First thing is this Kenra volume spray. I don't know why it's called volume spray. It's Super Hold Finishing Hairspray, number 25. If you can't remember the name, just remember 25. This stuff is amazing. As you can see, my mohawk is a little falling a little bit because I went to work out tonight, so sorry for my appearance, but it is what it is. This hairspray is amazing. I have gone through 3 bottles and I'm almost out of my 4th down in my drawer, and this is just what I remembered to save. I've probably gone through 10 of these. It's kind of expensive, but it is so worth it. It is ridiculously windy here all the time, and the stuff keeps my mohawk vertical. Let's go with that. Okay, ooh. Sorry. Next thing is the NARS Pro Prime eyeshadow base. This is my holy grail eyeshadow base. If you have oily eyelids and your eyeshadow creases 10 minutes after you put it on, you need this. Get it. It's expensive. A little bit goes a long way. I think this one lasted me for over a year, and then this was just like a little trial size that I got in something. It's amazing, and that's all there is to it. Let's see. Next thing is MAC Face and Body. I'm in the shade N1. At least I thought I was. For the longest time, I thought I was cool toned or like cool to neutral tone. I've recently discovered that yellow tones actually work better on me. So if I do get this, which I don't know that I will. This is good if you don't like a ton of coverage. Supposedly you're supposed to be able to work it up into a full coverage. I've never, ever, ever gotten it to be a full coverage before, ever. So I probably will not be repurchasing, but if I did, I would get the shade C1 next time instead of N1. Next thing here is this. Why do I keep holding them backwards? Sorry about that. Is this Oil of Olay Total Effects 7-in-1 Anti-Aging Fragrance-Free Moisturizer with Sunscreen. I really like this during the summer. It's lightweight. I have very dry skin. Even in the summer, it's all flaky and not a good situation. I really like this. It has SPF in it. Well, again, a little bit goes a long way. This lasted probably 4 months, 5 months. Kind of expensive for drugstore. I think it's around $30, but I mean, you're going to pay the same thing at Sephora for another brand, and yeah, I really like this one. So if you can get a coupon, maybe wait for that to get a good deal, but it's worth checking out. Let's see. I've had this, I don't even know how long I've had this, probably 3 years. When I was in high school, this was my ride or die perfume. This is the Abercrombie Fitch No. 8. I wore this all the time, like I said, when I was in high school, and then I think a few years ago, my husband got it for me for probably anniversary or birthday. I really like the smell. I really do, but I now hate Abercrombie & Fitch because their CEO sucks. So I will not be repurchasing that, but I do like the smell. Another perfume makes me so sad because they don't sell this anymore, is Victoria's Secret Gorgeous. It smells like cotton candy in perfume form. It smells so good. I really like sweet smelling perfumes. I'm sad that they don't make this anymore. So if they did, I would repurchase it, but they don't, so I can't. I think this is the last perfume, and this is my current favorite perfume. This is the Lancome Tresor Midnight Rose. Guys, This smells so good. I can't even, I'm terrible at describing perfume scents, but it's fresh. It's a little bit sweet, but not overly sweet. It smells so good. They sell this at Sephora and Lancome counters at like Herberger's or Macy's or whatever. Check it out. It's awesome. I love it. I have a big giant bottle up there now. This was my trial size to see if I really did like it, and I went through this in probably 2 months. And now I have a big giant one up there that I'm also going to have to repurchase soon. It's good stuff. Okay. I have a thing of Bioderma here. I did repurchase this on Black Friday from Beautylish. You can get it in the US now on the Beautylish website. I don't know why I repurchased it. I don't get the hype. I don't think it's anything amazing. Yeah, it takes off like your makeup, but it's no better than a makeup wipe, in my opinion. It doesn't do amazing things for waterproof mascara or anything like that. So I don't know why I repurchased it. I did. I'll use it again, and then I will not get it again. I have tried the Garnier ones, the waterproof and the regular. Again, I don't think they're anything special, anything to write home about. If you do want to get one, I would suggest one of the Garnier ones because I think they're like $7 at Target, and the Bioderma is like $25. So if you're dead set on trying one, I would try the Garnier. It's cheaper and it's the same, in my opinion. Another makeup removing product. This is the Emma Hardy Amazing Face Cleansing Balm. You spread it all over your face. It's kind of like a gel oil type balm. It's a balm. The name is fitting. It is a balm. And you just take a little bit and you spread it all over your face and you work it in, kind of like you're rubbing in lotion, but obviously it's not lotion. You just rub it in, rub it in, rub it in, rub it in. You can use it on your eyes, rub it in, and it just dissolves all your makeup. And then you take, this is to wash your face, but I'm lazy. That's the reason I use products like this. So I would just take a hot washcloth and just wipe it off and then go in with my skincare with toner and stuff, and that will get all your makeup off. It works really well. I think you can only get this. I want to say I had to order this from a UK website, and it's very expensive, like 50 something dollars. Clinique makes one. Actually, I have it in my drawer. Clinique makes one that's very similar, and it's half the price, and you can get it in the US. So it works just as well. Same concept. Rub it all over your face. If you really want to save money, you could probably use like organic coconut oil. Same thing. Just rub it in and clean it off. The only thing with the coconut oil is you definitely have to wash your face after because of the oil. Like, you won't be able to get all the residue off with just like a hot washcloth. So no, I will not be repurchasing this, even though, like I said, it does work, but it's not worth the money. Let's see. I think I only have one of these in here. It's a Batiste dry shampoo. I don't know what happened to the lid. I talked about this in my Ulta haul, I think. I've tried several different brands of dry shampoo. For the price and the job they do, Batiste is the best, in my opinion. Gets the job done. So I have repurchased it, and it's in my drawer right now. I got a different scent though this time. I think I got the wild one, and that one is blush. I also have, holy cow. Ooh, sorry for that. My favorite of all time face wipes, makeup remover, cleansing, whatever you want to call them, wipes are the Simple. That one had a sticker on it for some reason. The Simple cleansing facial wipes. I get the sensitive skin kind. They don't irritate my eyes. They are very soft and they're very wet and they work. So that's pretty much my criteria for a face wipe. I haven't tried anything else really since I discovered these. Probably I've been using them for like 2 years, and I haven't purchased another kind. I did get this sample in a Target beauty box, I think, This is the Burt's Bees facial cleansing towelettes. I did not like these. They stink and they were very rough and they didn't do a very good job. So I did use them all up, but what I ended up doing is just using them for swatches and like wiping off my desk if I spilled anything. So I will be repurchasing the simple ones. I probably have like 6 packages in my drawer just as backup because I love them. When I find a deal, I stock up because I'm that kind of person. Oh gosh, I wasn't kidding. I had more. I went through probably this many. That's the ones I remembered to save. I have one in my travel bag and I have an open one in my drawer. Love them. I don't know what else to say. This is a thing of Equate baby wipes. I just use these for swatches. I don't get the fancy brand because what's the point? I think this is the Walmart brand. They work just as well. And I will be repurchasing them. My camera keeps turning off. The next thing I have that I used up, obviously, because I've used this all up, but is the MAC. Ooh, I don't know if you can see that since it's clear. And it's very dark outside, so I've got all my studio lights on. But this is the MAC Mineralized Charged Water Skin Hydrating Mist. I love this stuff. If you have dry skin and you feel like your face kind of starts to feel tight throughout the day, I recommend trying this. I put this on, so I'll do my toner, I do BHA liquid, and then I'll spray this, kind of let it soak in a little bit. But when it's still a little bit damp, then I'll go in with my serum, and it just helps the serum to soak in and really hydrate my skin. And then also throughout the day, again, I'm sorry I'm making the faces, but that's what it feels like. If you have dry skin, or if you've, experienced dry skin at any point, spray this on. I just spit. That's disgusting. You can spray this throughout the day just to rehydrate your skin. It's different than Fix Plus. Fix Plus kind of settles your makeup and just reduces like the powderiness of it, but it still, I don't want to say it feels sticky, but it just has that stickiness to it, which is why it works so well. This is just a little bit different. It's, I don't want to say it's like spraying water because it's not. It's better than just spraying water. Anyway, I really like this and I have already repurchased it and I will continue to repurchase it because it works really well for me. Next thing is this oil. Sorry about that. Is this Oil of Olay Regenerist Micro Sculpting Serum. Good if, again, all of these things are going to be for dry skin. This is fragrance free, so if you're sensitive to anything with fragrance in it, this is a good one. I really liked it. I probably would repurchase it, except for I have probably 50. That's excessive and exaggerating, but I have a ton of samples from Sephora and Ulta and all that I'm trying to use up first before I go repurchasing anything. So I may repurchase this in the future, but it will be probably like a year because I have that many samples to use up. Let's see, some mascaras. So I have several mascaras here that I used up. This first one is from Ulta. It's the Amped Up Lashes. I actually really liked this. I think if you like the Benefit They're Real mascara, this is pretty similar, and I think it's only $10 or $12 at Ulta, so half the price, and I really liked it. Again, if I didn't have 400 samples to use up, I would probably repurchase this. So once I get through all my samples, I may do that. Let's see, next one. This is e.l.f. Mascara Primer. I'm not really a fan. If you can see, oops, I just dropped that. If you can see the bristles here, they're really far apart. And so it makes it very difficult to get the product onto your lashes because it's very thin, which is good because you don't want your primer to be super thick and then your mascara gets all clumpy. Let me pick that up. But just the way that the brush is makes it really hard to get product on your lashes, and it takes way too much work in my opinion. So I will not be repurchasing that. Next one is this Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. It's the one with the really teeny weeny itty bitty baby wand, which I fell into the hype and bought it, but for my bottom lashes, but I mean, it's actually too small for me. It just took me forever to get it. And again, same thing, like the bristles are kind of far apart, so it took a lot of work to get product on your lashes, and I actually ended up making just as much of a mess with this one as I do with the regular one, so I will not be repurchasing that. Next one is this one is a sample. It is the Dior Show Mascara, and I barely used this one because this is the weirdest thing. It's like not a screw on, it pulls out. I don't know if the full size is like that, but that's what the sample is like. But you guys, look at how damn big this freaking wand is. Like, are you kidding me? I don't even think I ever actually used it because I was like, nope, I'm gonna make a mess. I'm gonna get this all over my face. So no, I will not be purchasing that in a full size. I have no idea how the formula works. All I know is the brush is ridiculous. No. The next one is this Buxom Amplified Lash Mascara. And I actually really, really enjoy this mascara. And this one dried out, but if you can see the brush, it's got like the plastic bristles, kind of like the Benefit They're Real mascara. But then, if you to hold it here so you can see what it's doing, but if you twist the wand, it shrinks back down. So now it's about 3/4 of the size it was before, and it's smushed the bristles together. So if the theory is if you want a lot of volume, then you keep it short like this, but if you want them like just separated and lengthened, then you extend the brush like this. And I couldn't tell you, to be honest, whether the brush one way or the other made any difference, but I really liked the formula. I felt like it gave me a lot of volume. My lashes are pretty long to begin with, but they're very thin, so I need volume. But I also need something that helps me keep the length that I have, because you know, sometimes with volumizing mascaras, they make your lashes look shorter and chunkier and just not good. And I actually really, really, really like this one. I will definitely be picking up the full size of this. So this is another mascara from Buxom. Oops, sorry. This is a sample size. Again, this is the Vanity Lash Mascara, and I did not enjoy this one at all. I didn't use it up. It has, again, like the plastic bristles, but the shape is more traditional of like a traditional mascara one where it's like got the point at the end. This one flaked on me. By halfway through the day, I'd have little black dots like all over, and it would get smeary and just yeah, I didn't like this one at all. So I will not be repurchasing that in the full size. So I have only 2 of these, which can't be right. I'm sure I threw some away and forgot to keep them, but these are my eyebrows. This is the Sephora Retractable Brow Pencil Waterproof. I get the color Neutral Gray Brown. If you have platinum hair like myself or gray hair, or if you just like a really cool tone brow, this is really good. Very similar to the Anastasia, like it has a small tip here. The only thing that's not similar is the other end. This has like a weird comb thing. It's plastic and it's useless. And so what I do is, because I used to use the Anastasia one until I discovered this. I used it in medium ash, which is even warmer in tone than this. So what I do is, that's the wrong thing. I kept my old Brow Wiz. This is like a really old one because the packaging is black now. But I will wind this all the way up so the product comes all the way out, and I will take it out and I will put it in here when this is empty, because the spoolie on the Anastasia one kicks serious ass, and it's way better than this plastic shit on here. So that is a little beauty hack for you. Or you could do that with any fine point or really small brow pencil like this. Like, I want to say like L'Oreal makes a really good one, but again, their spoolie's just not quite up to par. There's something about this Anastasia spoolie, like it's just so soft and it has so many bristles and it just blends your eyebrows out so nice. So any small tipped brow product you could just put in here. But again, that would mean you'd have to at least buy one of these, but well worth the price for a one-time to save the packaging. Okay, next thing I have, and this is actually half full still. This is the Sephora Formula X Top Coat. I will not be repurchasing this. Like I said, as you can see, it is half full. And it is so thick and goopy and just unworkable. Like, look at this string. I don't know if you can see that. Like, and this is not old. I have not had this for very long. This one is not worth the money. Oh, I have another brow product. This is the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade Medium Deep. I really, really, really like this, and I would repurchase it if it wasn't $22 or $24. I have discovered instead the L'Oreal Brow Plumper Brow Mascara, I think it's called. L'Oreal drugstore. Works just the same, just as good. 1/3 the price. So I will not be repurchasing this. I have an empty, these are the Shiseido facial cotton. I don't like cotton balls. The little fibers get in my eyelashes all the time, and I have very sensitive eyes. And it seems like I always have something in my eyes. So instead of using cotton balls, I use these, and they are, I'll show you one right now. They are just little cotton squares. They're super soft. They don't have like the little hairs that hang off. They are kind of expensive. I want to say this pack is like $9 or $10, but for me, the price is worth it, and I will definitely be repurchasing them. I have this, I have a lot of samples in here. I don't know if you guys want to see samples or not, but just a lot of skincare samples that I've used up. The Clinique Moisture Surge Intense Hydrating Cream. It's really good, kind of expensive. I don't know if I'll be repurchasing just because I feel like there are other things that are not as expensive that do just as good of a job. I have a couple of things from Amore Pacific. One is the Eye Cream Moisture Bound Rejuvenating Eye Treatment Gel. This stuff is amazing, but the full size is like $70, so I will not be repurchasing that because, again, there are other things that do just as good of a job for a fraction of the cost. This is the Amore Pacific Rejuvenating Moisture Bound, I said that wrong. This is the Amore Pacific Moisture Bound Rejuvenating Cream. Again, really good, really expensive, will not be repurchasing. I have a sample size of the Lancome by Facil Double Action Eye Makeup Remover. I will not be buying this in full size. I know everybody raves about it and thinks it's so great, but there are several from the drugstore that do just as good of a job. I like the Neutrogena oil-free one. I like the Lumene oil-free one. The L'Oreal Artist, the green one. Last thing, This is the, I can't even, it's rolled up like I used every last drop out of here. This is the Embryolisse Lait Cream Concentrate Facial Moisturizer. I love this stuff. It's very hydrating, but it's not greasy, and it absorbs quickly. You can get this on Amazon or Beautylish, I think. I've already repurchased another one. Products like these are really hard for me to use since I have such short hair and my hair is really thin, so it tends to get oily really quickly. But since I also dye my hair platinum, it's very hard on my hair and it can look dry and brittle sometimes. I did like this, but it's very easy to go overboard and get that grease ball look. So I'd say if you are like me and have kind of greasy hair, maybe I would skip it, but I definitely won't be repurchasing the full size. I don't know if I said this is the Alterna Candy Oil Dry Mist Oil. I actually just finished this like yesterday. I think this is the Algenist Retinol Firming and Lifting Serum. I don't know that I really noticed a difference, maybe just because it is a sample size and I only used it for like a week or two before I went through it all, so I can't say whether it made a difference in my skin or not. So I will not be repurchasing the full size. Right, that, oh no, I do have one more. This is the Clear Clinic Laboratories Vanished Clear Spot Treatment. This is, again, sample size. I got this, oh my gosh, I got this in an Ipsy forever ago, and I actually really like this. It's got a little doe foot applicator, so you can just, I don't know if that's the most hygienic, being as this is a spot treatment, and if you had like an open one that you put it on and then you put the applicator back in there, but I used it up and I liked it. I don't know that I'll be repurchasing a full size because it's kind of expensive and it's hard to find. Okay, we're gonna try and finish this up before my camera explodes. Okay, last thing in the basket. This is the Sephora Super Nourishing. Sorry about that. This is the Sephora Super Nourishing Lip Balm. And there's like a little tiny nub left, but I really didn't like this. I know a lot of people rave about it, but to me, it was just okay. Like, I have really dry lips to go along with my super dry skin, and I just didn't feel like it was that nourishing. I felt like I would put it on and then 5 minutes later I needed to put it on again. And that is everything. That's a lot of stuff. I've been holding on to it for a while. Sorry about that. Alright guys, that is everything that I have used up recently, and I hope you like this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment if you have any other suggestions of videos you'd like to see. Subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at makeupandmohawks. And that is everything I have for you today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.